Showers in the vicinity. I'm going to. There's so much to do. Welcome back to another day of my backyard renovation. I have not been able to work on the yard for over a week now as it rained for 5 days straight. In the last 3 days, the high has been 40 degrees. All of these garden beds that I worked so hard to lay out, they have been sitting there for over a week now. All of the spring buds from the trees fell. My biggest concern is that all of the grass has died underneath them because they've been sitting there for so long. It is still so cold out. It's about 50 degrees right now, but it's supposed to increase about 5 to 10 degrees in the next couple of hours. Hallelujah. Let's get to it. I feel like the best way is actually just going to be to move the tarp. So we're gonna get a grand reveal of what the grass looks like underneath. Oh my gosh. Cardboard is shriveled from getting wet. I'm so nervous to see this. Oh, it's not terrible. I definitely need to get this done today. Okay, come on. No, 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 no. Patience. You wanna come here? Hi. You gonna help or are you just supervising again today? These buds from the trees are so clumped into the bottom of the beds. And they're just like dried. So as long as I just get them wiped, it should be fine. It's a matter of going back through and cleaning them all after I already did that before one time. So much fun. Gotta love it. You just have to do the job twice. Right, girly? Right, girly pop? Yeah. You want to tell me you've been waiting all day, coming down to me all day, trying to get me to come outside with you and play? Right. What? Okay. All right. So I shall do that for all the rest of them now. It is time to fill the paint sprayer with the primer, and I'm using this primer. I have used it for every paint project in my house, which I've repainted almost my entire house now. And I know nothing about diluting paint, so I have this. You're supposed to scoop it in and see how long it takes to drain it all out, and based on the time that takes is how much you have to dilute it, if at all. The directions have a guide on what kind of paint it is and how long it should take while working with paint, because I am somebody who makes a mess when they paint. Oh, and I just got it all over my washer. For the test, 10, 11, 12. I have 50 seconds max for this and we're still at the top. So this definitely needs to be diluted a lot. What do you use to thin? Please say water, because that's what I was banking on. Water. Okay, perfect. Yeah, this is water-based, right? Should be. We're getting messy, messy, Tell me why my water looks like this right now. What is that? Because that doesn't look like clean, fresh water to me. Also, tell me why it just got so dark outside, like it's about to rain. Genuinely, what is this weather? Also, the water is fine for my kitchen sink. That was so crazy. Let's go to the weather channel, because what the heck? Showers in the vicinity. I'm going to... Do you know how many times I've checked the weather over the last 3 days? 80% chance. 80% chance. I'm going to lose my marbles. Yeah, when I checked 2 hours ago before I went outside to do this, we were at a 0% chance. All day. All day. It's supposed to last until 3 o'clock. It is 1:20. I don't, like, what is life? What is life? What is life actually right now? Because I just poured, literally, what is the point of the weather channel, the weather apps, the weathermen? All men lie. So, all right. You know what? We can't do anything about it. We had a minute freak out. I'm gonna cover this up. We'll come back to it apparently after 3 o'clock. I'll still have time to at least prime the beds today. I spoke to you that I wanted to paint today, and the universe was like, Ashley, I don't think you're painting today. At least not yet. There are my blueberry plants, yeah. We're gonna start getting some outside exposure. All right, we are back. It is now 4 p.m. Yes, you heard that right, 4 p.m. It got so dark and cloudy, and I don't think we experienced even a single drop of rain in my location. But it kept being pushed out more and more, and I could not start because in case it does rain, I don't want it to ruin my project. 7, 8, 9, 21, 22, 23, 38, 39, 47, 48. Oh my gosh, that was like hardly any paint for this. And break. Thankfully, it has gotten so much nicer outside. It seems to be like 10 degrees warmer since I was first out here. We are ready to go. I don't think it's going horribly, but I got a lot of learning to do with this tool. One is done, and I think it used all of the paint that I had in this bottle. I used about half, so we can do one more. To go fill this completely, and then I will quickly do the rest. That was interesting because some of them it's dripping, there's too much, it was so uneven when it was spraying. This, you know, you're gonna love it from afar, but maybe we just don't pay too much attention to them when we're up close. I just finished up my first round of paint. I say first because the white ones, believe it or not, they're made of a plastic material, and that material is not taking too well with the paint. I didn't sand it beforehand. Plus it was black speckled on it and it looks dirty still, so I need to go in with a second coat. I could get away with just doing one coat on those black ones. It took really well, that metal, but I am going to let this dry, and hopefully in about an hour before sunset I can do another quick coat. Want to know what's so funny not funny? I just went in to go thin some more paint for my final coat on these beds, and I'm reading the back of the paint can because I'm thinking to myself, maybe it'll say how much dry time, like the primer in between it says, you know, primer after an hour you're ready to put paint on. So I'm reading the directions, and in all caps under application it says do not thin. It'll be okay, right? Right? It's gotta be okay. Second coat is done just in time for sunset. I will give you a close-up of it, but that is going to be all for tonight because the sun is going down, my belly is empty, and so is my supervisor. So we're gonna have some dinner, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Did become a whole lot easier to use that paint sprayer the more I did it, and I don't think I was holding the trigger down hard enough the first time around with the primer, but after learning how to use it a little bit more, it's not perfect, but it did a pretty good job.